Hello guys, it's Morania. Welcome to another video. I know it's been a minute since I ever did a video of this kind on this channel. Yeah, today I wanted to talk about something that was very fascinating to me. I didn't expect Airtel to actually launch their 5G so fast after Safaricom launched theirs, and so these are just interesting facts about what Airtel 5G entails and why it's far more cheaper than Safaricom, and why Telkom might take years to ever launch the 5G if they actually ever do. Airtel, unlike Safaricom, launched their 5G with a very interesting fact and reach. So they have about 21 counties that they factored in, and that already have the 5G network. However, it's only 28 towns in these 21 counties that actually has the 5G, and 370 sites. Remember, Safaricom had about 5 sites in Nairobi with their office included in this number, which was Kilimani, about around Yaya Center, and all that, because I've actually been connecting to the Safaricom 5G when I'm in around Yaya Center and when I'm around Wayaki Way, just next to their office. I've, however, not experienced 5G anywhere else when it comes to the usage of Safaricom 5G. The Airtel 5G, you actually need to buy a router for 10,000 if you're an individual, but for businesses are getting businesses are getting a free router. But then the packages are kind of expensive for businesses compared to personal use. So that's an interesting fact, and that's something that Airtel actually got right. They made us have more sites. 21 counties have 5G. The Airtel 5G plans range from 3,000 Kenya shillings for 10 Mbps, 5,500 shillings for about 30 Mbps, and 7,500 for 50 Mbps. This means that you can actually get 5G for just 3,000. So this is quite affordable, because even Safaricom fiber internet, home internet, is about 3,500. So if I want to use Airtel, it's quite cheaper, but then it's only 10 Mbps. I don't know what the difference is, because I think the Safaricom bit is usually a bit more reliable, but Airtel have managed to give us the 5G for 10 Mbps just for it to range at, for it to just indicate and label itself as 5G. I think most homes are going to try and acquire this 5G by Airtel. However, it means that for you to have more and better internet, you just need to pay a little bit more. That is 5,500 for 30 Mbps and the 50 Mbps at 7,500. That is quite affordable, because we all have seen the ranges and the prices that Safaricom put when they first launched their 5G. So I think I might actually end up trying the Airtel 5G. And bundles, yeah, the bundles that you buy for 3,000, that is for phone use, but I've not yet seen any SIM card by Airtel which is 5G. It's actually the cheapest is 3,000, and this is unlimited. This might actually end up suiting more people compared to the limited one that Safaricom gave. So Airtel are actually likely to go and attract more people using the SIM cards of 5G, and people who want to buy the plan for their phone use and cellular use, SIM card use, and all that, the data usage by phone, which will only cost 3,000. I think that is quite fair enough, because when you look at the current usage of data in the Kenyan market, you end up using about actually 3,000 still if you're using Airtel, because you'll end up getting 2 GB of data at 99 Kenya shillings, which means that that's almost 100 every day per 24 hours, and that means that in 30 days you actually end up spending about 3,000 Kenya shillings. That was just a snippet of what Airtel has managed to do compared to what Safaricom has managed to do. Remember that Safaricom's router for 5G network is actually going for 25,000 compared to Airtel's 10,000. However, we have to look at also another player in the market, which is Telkom. Now, Telkom has not given an hint on whether they will ever launch the 5G in Kenya. As it stands at the moment, the government-owned entity, which is Telkom, is actually owing ATC, which is the company that leases these network towers, about 200 million Kenya shillings. Because of this date, they've actually not been able to access half of their towers. That means that ATC has switched off half of their towers as a form of, trying to force them to pay the 200 million Kenya shillings, which they've not been able to.
Telkom is actively engaging all stakeholders to restore the impacted services as soon as possible. He also says that Telkom and its stakeholders are also reviewing short and long-term strategic imperatives.
That line has just become dormant. I remember I was in town and I had about 2 GB of data on Telkom, but I was not able to access the internet throughout the day because of such struggle. So Telkom might actually never launch the 5G and might fail at some point, but that's not what I pray for. However, the presence of Chiloba, who is the Director General of Communication Authority of Kenya, was actually present during the Airtel 5G launch. This means that these guys are actually supporting the 5G deployment in the country by Safaricom and now by Airtel, but we are not seeing anything from Telkom. By the way, Telkom is one of the most affordable networks to actually use in the country, and I wish that Telkom was one of the first to launch the 5G, because most people would actually switch to it and would highly benefit, because Telkom has around, you spend 50 shillings and you get about 5 GB for 72 hours, if I'm not wrong, and that is quite a good deal for the common mananchi like me. However, guys, I wish that you guys go out and try the Safaricom 5G and compare it with the Airtel 5G and see how fast it is. However, I've tried the Safaricom 5G, but I can't tell whether there's a huge difference between the 4G and the 5G. However, it's quite interesting to just see my phone click the 5G on top there. I feel like I've not wasted money buying the phone that is actually 5G enabled. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Kindly like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next one.